I will show you how to make this soft and fluffy milk bread using all-purpose flour and without an electric mixer. I made this recipe as simple as possible, but if you have any questions, let me know in the comments section. In a large bowl, add 1 egg and condensed milk for sweetness and moisture. We're adding 3 tablespoons of this. Add 140 ml of milk. If you don't have a scale, you can measure half cup and 1 tablespoon. Add 1 teaspoon of yeast and then whisk it until it's evenly combined. Add 2 cups of all-purpose flour, half teaspoon of salt, and combine this until you form a rough dough. By the way, if you guys want the full recipe, you can check it out in the description box below. Transfer the dough on a lightly floured surface and sprinkle some flour on top so the dough won't get stuck on your hand. Start flattening the dough like this, then add 2 tablespoons of butter on top of the dough and knead it until it becomes smooth. It usually takes around 25 minutes to fully knead the dough. If you have a mixer, this would only take 8 minutes. But if you don't have one, you can still mix the dough by hand like what we're doing now, and you can really make good bread even without it. You can check if the dough is ready using the window pane test if you haven't heard it before. So basically what you do is you grab a piece of dough and then stretch it into a square until it becomes a thin film in the middle. If you do this and it doesn't tear, then the dough is properly kneaded and it's ready to go. Form it into a ball and then place it into a lightly greased bowl. Cover it with cling wrap and let it rise for an hour until it doubles in size. After an hour, you can see that the dough has gone bigger, so we can now deflate it, place it on a clean surface, and gently punch the dough to release the air pockets. Form the dough into a log just because it's easier to cut it evenly when it's like this, and then divide it into 3 equal parts. Form each piece into a small ball and then using a rolling pin, flatten it into a rectangle. It's approximately around 15 by 25 centimeters in size. Fold each long side towards the middle to make a long piece of dough like this, and then leave the folded dough to rest, and then start on the next piece. After you're finished folding the 3 pieces, grab the first folded dough and using a rolling pin, gently flatten the dough into a long piece of dough approximately 10 by 40 centimeters in size. Roll the dough and make sure that you're pinching it as you roll to make it nice and tight. Keep rolling until you reach the end of it and you will end up with something like this. Do the same for the other 2 folded dough, and then once you're done, put the 3 rolls into a loaf pan greased with butter. Cover it with cling wrap and let it rest for an hour. Leave it somewhere warm so the dough can rise faster. After leaving the dough to rise the second time, now we can brush the top of the dough with egg wash to achieve the golden brown top. To make the egg wash, add egg yolk and 2 tablespoons of milk in a small bowl and then mix it until it's evenly combined. Brush the dough with some egg wash, and after that you can now bake it in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, our bread is ready, and now we can just brush more condensed milk on top, or you can also use butter for that extra shine. Hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram at Priyamsi for more updates. See you in the next one.